Welcome. In today's video, we'll explore how to build a modern web application using Next.js. Next.js has quickly become the go-to framework for developers who want to leverage the power of React while enjoying features like server-side rendering and static site generation. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just curious about web development, this guide will walk you through the essential concepts, practical implementations, and best practices for using Next.js in real-world projects. Let's dive in and see why Next.js stands out in the fast-evolving world of web development. Web development has come a long way. Early websites were static, built with basic HTML, offering limited interaction and requiring manual updates. As the need for dynamic content grew, server-side scripting languages like PHP and ASP emerged, enabling richer applications. The introduction of client-side JavaScript frameworks, such as Backbone, Angular, React, and Vue.js, ushered in the era of single-page applications, greatly improving user experience. However, these SPAs brought challenges like slower load times and SEO issues. Next.js was developed to address these, combining the best of server-side and client-side rendering. Next.js is an open-source React framework developed by Vercel. It enables developers to create React applications with built-in support for server-side rendering (SSR) and static site generation (SSG). With features like automatic code splitting, dynamic routing, and static exporting, Next.js simplifies the process of building high-performance, SEO-friendly web apps. One of its standout benefits is the ability to pre-render pages at build time or on each request, resulting in faster load times and improved SEO. Next.js also supports API routes, allowing backend functionality within the same project. Next.js offers a robust set of features that make it a top choice for modern web development. Server-side rendering (SSR) allows HTML to be generated on the server for each request, improving load times and SEO. Static site generation (SSG) pre-renders pages at build time, serving static files for lightning-fast performance. API routes let you build backend endpoints directly in your project, while dynamic routing enables flexible, data-driven page structures. These features, combined with automatic code splitting and developer-friendly tools, streamline the process of building scalable, efficient web applications. SSR is a technique where HTML is generated on the server for each request, then sent to the client. This approach improves the initial load time and SEO, as search engines can easily index the pre-rendered content. In Next.js, SSR is implemented using the getServerSideProps function, which fetches data at request time and passes it as props to the page component. This ensures that users always see the most up-to-date content, making SSR ideal for dynamic, data-driven applications. SSG allows developers to pre-render pages at build time, serving them as static HTML files. This results in extremely fast load times, as the content is ready to be delivered instantly. Next.js makes SSG easy with getStaticProps and getStaticPaths functions, which fetch data and generate dynamic routes during the build process. SSG is perfect for content-heavy sites where content doesn't change frequently, such as blogs or documentation sites, ensuring both speed and scalability. With Next.js, you can create backend API endpoints directly within your project. By placing files in the pages/API directory, you can handle HTTP requests and build full-stack applications without leaving the Next.js ecosystem. This feature simplifies development by allowing front-end and back-end code to coexist, making it easier to manage and deploy your entire application from a single codebase. Whether you need to fetch data, handle form submissions, or integrate with external services, API routes have you covered. Dynamic routing in Next.js lets you create routes based on dynamic data. Using file-based routing, Next.js automatically maps files in the pages directory to corresponding routes. Dynamic routes are defined using brackets and file names, such as ID.js, which are matched to URL parameters. This feature is especially useful for applications with user-generated content or variable data structures, making it easy to build flexible and scalable navigation system. Next.js is built on top of React, allowing you to use all of React's powerful features. The component-based architecture encourages the development of reusable, modular UI components. Each page in Next.js is a separate React component, making it easy to compose complex interfaces from smaller building blocks. You can also leverage React hooks, such as useState and useEffect, for efficient state management and side effects. This integration streamlines development and enhances maintainability. Node.js powers the server-side operations in Next.js, enabling features like SSR and API routes. By executing JavaScript on the server, Next.js JS can deliver fully rendered pages to the client, improving both performance and SEO. Node.js also allows you to integrate backend logic, connect to databases, and handle authentication, all within the same project. This makes Next.js a versatile choice for building full-stack applications with seamless server-client integration. While Next.js comes with a built-in server, integrating Express.js can provide additional flexibility and control over backend logic. Express middleware can handle tasks like authentication, logging, and request parsing. By creating a custom server with Express, developers can define custom routes and extend server-side functionality. This approach is especially useful for complex applications that require advanced backend features or custom server setups. MongoDB, a popular NoSQL database, can be seamlessly integrated with Next.js to manage and store application data. Using libraries like Mongoose or the MongoDB Node.js driver, developers can define schemas, validate data, and perform queries efficiently. Data can be fetched in API routes or directly within server-side functions, enabling pre-rendering of pages with dynamic content. This integration supports the development of robust, data-driven web applications. Deploying a Next.js application involves several key steps. First, configure environment variables and optimize the build for production. Next.js supports deployment on platforms like Vercel, which offers seamless integration with GitHub and automated deployments. For more control, you can deploy on a custom server using Node.js and Express, often with a reverse proxy like Nginx. Each strategy offers different levels of flexibility and scalability, so choose the one that best fits your project's needs. Continuous integration and continuous deployment. CI/CD pipelines automate testing, building, and deployment processes. Tools like GitHub Actions, CircleCI, and Jenkins can be set up to ensure reliable integration and deployment of code changes. After deployment, maintaining and monitoring your application is crucial. Use tools like Sentry for error tracking and New Relic for performance monitoring. Keeping dependencies up to date with tools like Dependabot ensures your app remains secure and efficient. To wrap up, Next.js provides a comprehensive toolkit for building modern, scalable web applications. Its support for SSR, SSG, API routes, and integration with technologies like React, Node.js, Express, and MongoDB makes it a powerful choice for developers. The development process, from project setup to deployment and maintenance, ensures reliability and performance. Looking ahead, exploring advanced state management, GraphQL integration, and enhanced testing can further strengthen your Next.js projects. With its active community and evolving ecosystem, Next.js is set to remain at the forefront of web development.